Let's make sure here. Good, it's live on YouTube and not on Twitch. I'm not allowed to stream on Twitch anymore. I love greedy websites, don't you guys? I'm just putting my link to the stream in the Discord. Also, we won't talk about how beautiful all of the MapleStory stuff is. I just put out a video that's talking about it, okay? So you guys can check that out. Good morning. Or maybe it's afternoon, I don't know. Should I keep the shades on the whole time? I don't think so. Should I keep them on? I guess I should stay in character, right? Yeah, then I'm in leagues with my headless fiery vanguard here, except I hear all these sound effects because they're scraping up against a thing. What is up, though, everybody? Hopefully you're having a good day already, and I hope this video makes your day even better. Or video live stream. It's a live stream, you fool. Let's set up. I want to turn on my better invites, and then I want to turn on the invites pro. Now, we'll see what happens here. Thank you, Dodge Mod, for becoming a member. Really appreciate it, bud. You're helping put my imaginary kids through college. Let's come out of hide mode here. So now you guys should be able to join me and not invite me. That's the important thing. That's why I love this mod. I'm officially broke. Dodge Mod, then you shouldn't be spending money on me, dude. You should be using Gawkbox or Solidarity app instead. That way you can give me money without spending your own. Scythe, how do you get the disappeared head? If I tell you about it, it'll probably end up getting nerfed, unfortunately. How's, it's not really the best in the live stream. I'm noticing I'm, like, super duper bright. But as far as on my end, I'm contrasted well enough. Ooh, Rampage Challenge. Blah! Ultimate life form made of fire. Yes. Get into character and match outfits. Yeah, I need to set fire to my wig, exactly. Or just get a fire wig, right? Fire hair? Maybe I could just get the red one. Oh no, Joe's playing more Minecraft. Dodge Mod is no more Egato on Discord. Okay. Give you what? What am I supposed to give you? You mean Gawkbox and Solidarity app? They're in the links down below, dude. They're already there. Also, to any of you that are sitting here going, but I wanted to watch him on Twitch. I'm sorry. It's not going to happen. I know I still gotta have the video come out that explains it. But basically, if you haven't checked out my community post, just to give you a quick summary of what's actually happening here. YouTube has been crashing down on people. It's pretty disappointing, honestly. They've been like crashing down on bigger channels that are streaming to both platforms like YouTube and Twitch at the same time, because they're all like, we want all the views on our website so that we make all the money, and screw the content creators making money off of two different websites, right? So greedy. Like, they've already got plenty of money. I need to pay bills. Hey, Senpoop, notice me or Merc and Joe will forever ban you from the Trove Lords. You're scaring me. Yeah, this is the new green screen. I changed a couple settings, so hopefully we're not gonna see like you guys may have noticed sometimes, not very often, but sometimes in the videos it'll be like or I'll be like disappearing into existence. But I've kind of fixed that. I don't know what's going on, like legit. It doesn't look nearly as bad in OBS. Here, let me see if I can change this a little bit. Let me put a little bit higher contrasting. There we go. Maybe that'll be a bit better. Wait, are you the real Scythe? You're scaring me. Yes, I'm actually streaming Waze Mail. Where is the bosses, man? Are there people over here fighting them? Are they fighting them? Yeah, they are. And they didn't tell us at all. And I don't have my Knight subclass ability, so I might not make it. Well, that was a close one. I love Rampage challenges and how nobody wants to stand in my cornerstone, which just makes the bosses spawn right on your head. Way better than running around like idiots. I mean, that cornerstone doesn't do it, but my other cornerstone, if it would ever change to it. What was that about Maple Story? Oh, there's lots of beautiful stuff with that, dude. Biggest question ever. Can Tryon support Linux? Does any game support Linux? Why are you even using that? What? What's up with U10? Is that what you said, crazy kid? That's coming in the winter or something now. Where's Scythe? What is that man playing Trove? Yeah, I'm playing Trove. And you're just gonna have to deal with it. Sampoop, I can't play with you. Oh. Well, that's too bad. Go play Mush King Royale right now on Maple Story. I'm going to probably play that afterwards. But right now we're gonna be hanging out and doing a Trove stream. Because I gotta get my tomes if I can ever get this stupid rampage done. The only reason I'm even doing this, I still need the badges. If you don't hit the rampage boss but you're near him, it still counts as killing him. Not always. Not always. It's kind of finicky. It doesn't always work. My mum banned me from Trove for switching to Tomb Raider because Tomb Raider is uggles. Oh my gosh. And your username is nope. I like that a lot. You should look up my Nope Toad video. I feel that it's very appropriate to your username, dude. Are you going to play Rainbow Six Siege? What? No! Why would I play Rainbow Six Siege? Go play Tomb Raider. No, Tomb Raider sucks. He's getting his buff in 2019. That's 1 mega buff coming to the class, right? Apparently they're gonna be reworking a lot of the characters on what's it called? The U10 update. I don't think we're gonna get a super overhaul to most of them. Why? I don't have my mod that has the Mastery Dragon show up anymore, by the way, guys, but it's still showing up. I don't know why. It's scaring me. What's the best magic? I wish I could give you my life savings. Wait, what life? Yeah, that's okay. Your support is enough, honestly, dude. Like, I'm never about forcing. Like, I'm not gonna be like, I love how when YouTube gave me the option to actually have people for sponsorships, which they've renamed members now. I remember it's like they link to all of these other channels and it's like, oh, these are the top channels that make the most money from our sponsorship program. And it was quite literally all of these channels that made people feel guilty or like limited features for not becoming like a sponsor. And it's like, that's not cool with me, man. I'm all about giving you guys the option to support me. It's all optional. I don't treat you any better or any worse. That sounded wrong. Trove for the life. Yeah, Trove's good. I will force my PC to work. Oh, good. You should join the party. Look at that! I didn't know that she ended up making the entire wall full of the jumping garbage, right? Do you know when the PTS is going to be online? No, I don't. I don't. I'll assume, like, just before, maybe a month or two before U10. Would make sense. Man alive, she transformed the ground a lot. I would assume so, though, just because U10's gonna need a lot of testing. How is your #1 ability gold? Oh, that's the HUD mod thing. It generally just makes more sense because Stellar is like gold in this game, right? I still can't wait for the Astro gear, man. That's gonna be so cool. Is the dried mount available for the Trove Xbox One? Oh, you mean the dread mount? Yes. That's the thing, dude. For better or worse, the version of PC that I'm playing right now, you're all playing on console. Rather than what they should do, where PC is a month or two ahead of the console version so that we can test all of these bugs out. But they don't like doing that. It's just, I don't know. Please notice me, I'm crying. Well, your name is Help Me. You're scary, man. Some of you guys are like, you guys are getting a little too woke and self-aware. What's Astral Gear? Astral Gear is what we're calling it, but they're going to be adding a new tier of gear when U10 comes out during the winter. It's going to be on top of Stellar, and it's actually going to be adding a new set of stats. So stats that are completely unique. Now I have to, you know what? You know what? Good. Okay, so with this guy's mod, let me /ignore Matrix 3000X, ignore Pitiki Fun, ignore Nelsoon, And there we go. Now they can never end up inviting me ever again. And that's the punishment game that you end up getting when you try to invite me out of a rampage. Seriously, this mod is good, but it's also really, really stupid. I want the same mod, but not auto-joining when people end up inviting me to Ultra Dot. The exact same mod. I just want a mod so people can't invite me outright. Please, somebody make it. I don't know how to do it. I need a mod where people can join me, but I don't get invited. Like, seriously. Hey, Scythe, I just joined the stream. Hello, Galaxy Swirls. What a strange username. My first stream. Yep. Pronounce my name. No. I won't because your name's like a foreign name, so I don't know if it's secretly as bad words, which it could be. See, now I need somebody to invite me back to a rampage, but none of that's gonna actually show up. And I need 3 more bosses, man. What a stupid mod. It's like good and bad at the same time. Like, I should have just gone to D&D while we were in the middle of that, but whatever. Scythe, I granted 7k XP for my club today. Yes, I don't have a life. Good. If you're that addicted to this game, isn't that a good thing? Ew, you know what? Why am I even on this guy when I'm trying to do travel time here? That's because I'm using the Knight subclass ability, so we have the extra movement speed, which I definitely need. Okay. Okay. I'm going to D&D, unfortunately. I don't want to, but I have to, because otherwise everyone's just going to attack me. How many people we got here? Alright, I'll come out of D&D so you guys can end up joining. I swear, if anyone invites me, like, I'm sorry. I'm gonna put you on my ignore list, and guess what? When you're on my ignore list, you guys do realize plasma heals them, right? When you're on my ignore list, you don't get off of it. Because if I try to open my ignore list, my game crashes. Like, seriously. Can you notice somebody named Wizman? I already noticed you earlier. You didn't notice me saying your name. Get wrecked. What's up, my dude? Hey, dude. Oh, it's Bro Ash. Good. Can you do another flex farming tutorial for the 5k PR players? To be fair, my flex farming tutorial video was for early game players. But I do need to do... I know I need to do an updated flex farming tutorial. Most of all because I didn't include some of the other things like shadow caches and stuff in my last video. But also mostly because plasmium is useless. Notice me or I'll steal your cookies. I don't have cookies, so that's okay. Man, Nightbot's wrecking a lot of you guys. I've been with you since Eclipse. Thank you, Dapper. Appreciate it, man. That's very dapper of you. I would tip my top hat, but I don't have one beside me right now. D&D, because we got enough people here, and I do not want to sabotage this beautiful group. Sabotage. Where's the cornerstone? Where's the cornerstone? There's one. Haha! Come, my brothers. We must hide in my house. This way we can have the bosses actually spawn in on us, and we can be lazy. Yeah! Where are you guys? Why are you way over there? Why are you all way over there? Come on. Come, my brothers. Come. Remember I said I like Gawkbox? Oh, hey, Destiny. Yeah, I do remember. I remember your username. Also, it's good that you said that, because otherwise I would have forgotten who you are. I recognize people based on, like, a comment, but also just pictures and names and stuff. Yes! Yes! We're doing it! We're doing it! We shouldn't be hanging out up here. Ah! So this way, I mean, I could set this up to be a better cornerstone, honestly speaking. I really need to spend some time to do it. A better one for invasions. But, we could actually have the boss spawn in. Like, if we're all down in the cornerstone, the bosses will actually just spawn right beside us. Is U10 coming in September or later? It's coming in the winter. It was scheduled for October, and then they were like, we're delaying it. Can Astro Gear be attained by forging Stellar Gear? Yes, in fact, that's the only way that you can attain the gear. So, Magic Find Kings like myself cannot get the new gear to drop. We can only get it by forging it. So, hopefully they'll come up with a really good system for it where it's going to take a bunch of Stellar Souls and stuff like that, instead of just adding some new dumb time-gated resource, which is most likely what they're going to do. Ah, Boy Sage, I remember your user, I recognize your picture, but yeah, you're Mr. Boy from Discord. I love how you guys got like 50 different usernames for things. Like, you got a different Discord name, you got a different YouTube name, you got a different in-game name, and somehow you expect me to remember it all. Like, seriously, man. You wanna know what my name is on YouTube and my username? Scythe Plays. Not to mention, just in general, I got lots of names. Oh, is Joe logging in to invite people? That would be nice. I've been playing for almost a year, and I'm 6,500 PR. Should I be higher? Yeah, you could probably be a little bit stronger than that. Let's just hang out here, because the bosses will just spawn in anyways, and who cares? I'm gonna head off now. Later, Mighty Owl. Have a good one, dude. It's hard for me to get flux on 5k PR and a console player. Yeah, so... I guess if I was just going to give you a quick tip right off the hop, you're going to wait until Monday so you can do Shadow Towers, and then you're going to grind that like a crazy person, and then you're going to sell the Shadow Cash afterwards. That's not bad. But then also you can end up doing like the Cloud... Well, Cloud Shards is not like useful at all anymore, is it? Eee. Yeah, that's right, Joe. I actually got to try and contact YouTube and see if I can change my channel name, because it's still like YouTube/Antignorot, which... Nope. I can't change my username on YouTube because I don't have a more modern YouTube account where you needed Google and everything. I have like an old school one. Hey, somebody actually got the boss to spawn properly. Can I ever jump? Stupid game? Okay, he didn't spawn properly. I thought he spawned inside the corner still. What's coming in August? You're scaring me. August is the month that it is right now. I'll make sure to take another screen cap of your face and send it to you with a weird caption. Yeah, do it. Lots of people have been doing it lately. I like it. We need a place where all of your guys' fan art and memes could end up like being celebrated. Because I actually get a lot of like private messages from people about like cool fan art and stuff and like memes and junk. And it's like, I have nowhere to put it because by the time I make a video, I honestly always forget to even put it in the video. And it's like, I don't know where to put it. Scythe, is that the same wig from the first video? Yeah, I've swapped back. Like, normally I was using all the different colored wigs for different games, but this makes it a lot easier for me to not only just make thumbnails and stuff, so in a way it's kind of lazy. But more importantly than that, the reason why I'm actually swapping to the white wig is so that I can kind of remain in theme with my whole like mascot and look and character and everything, which is the whole purple, white, and green as my main color palette, right? Yeah, if there was an actual subreddit, but I don't think there is a Scythe Play subreddit. And if there is, I'm not in charge of it at all, because I don't know anything about Reddit, dude. If one of you guys wants to go ahead and start the subreddit, sure, then you guys could all post all your stuff there, and then I could end up doing a video once a week that... Wrong biome, dude! Then I could do a video at least once a week, just, you know, doing the whole subreddit and acting like PewDiePie, where I keep on saying, I'm stealing your content, which is like, no, it's recognizing fan work. But I don't think I have enough fans that are making all that unique stuff, honestly speaking. You guys can't ignore me as far as the Rampage is concerned. I'm just going to start doing some random dungeons now, because we got the Rampage done, and I got to get my tomes done. Scythe, how you been? Well, you know what? I've actually, like, I'm actually doing good, but where I live right now, like, I'm in BC, right? And there's, like, so many forest fires going on, like, around the area, that because of it, the ash from all of the fires is, like, in the air, and it's legit. Like, the air out here where I am right now is toxic. Like, it's actually really, really stupid. Like, my nose is all stuffy. You know, I gotta clear my throat a lot. It's really, really annoying, and also just kind of keeps your mood down, you know? It's like being oppressed. It's crazy. Just by the weather alone. Like, you go outside, you can't look down a block without seeing it. Like, it looks like fog. It's like Silent Hill. It's crazy, dude. So I'm really hoping that it goes away soon. Maybe you could make a channel in your Discord. And I can't make a channel in my Discord for people to share stuff, because obviously, how would we moderate that? You know? How would we make it so that people don't just post, like, everything that they want, not to mention just linking to like bad images and junk like that. Like it just there's no possible way for us to do that. Whereas if we had mods on a subreddit, I'll say, but I don't know how to create a subreddit. Like somebody who actually knows what they're doing would have to do it. I don't know. My costume, yeah, it's a mod. I have a video scheduled for this week where I actually show the mod itself and where you get it, because I know lots of people are always asking. Yes, death to the fish dodge mod. Have you guys heard of Ogre? What? Oh, that guy. Hasn't he spent like 70 grand? I didn't know it was only 20 grand. But yeah, he's a freak who spent like tons and tons of money on this game so he could get max PR on all his classes, which... Why? That's the thing. It's hilarious how I, like, out of all my years of playing this game, I haven't actually spent as much money as you guys think. I've spent quite a lot, for sure, but considering how most people at my tier have spent a lot more money, like my length of playing this game, I mean, outside of free-to-play players or people that don't have jobs, which doesn't matter either way. I'm not trying to brag about it in any way, shape, or form. That's why I never talk about how much money I spent on this game. But apparently my brother brought up to me that that's kind of the top question in my Q&A that's on the community posting right now. So I'll have that video come out either later this week or next week. We'll see what happens. I shall stop before I get banned. Also, you're scaring me. Good. You should do that. Whatever that means. I did not. How do you get the Revenant head on the Vanguard? Shh. Shh. Alright, here's the thing. I will make a video showing you how to get the Revenant's head, including the Lunar Lancer's head on the other classes. But don't get mad at me when it ends up getting patched. Okay? Because whenever I make videos on stuff like that, it gets patched right away. It's funny, too. I was thinking about it the other day, because I actually... is it spoilers to say? I don't know if you guys even honestly care. I'm going to be starting kind of a mini World of Warcraft series. I'll explain more when the series actually starts. Essentially, I don't have a subscription to the game, so I can only get to level 20, and I want to just do that. And then, if enough people are interested in the series, I could get a sub fee and continue onward from that. But the point that I'm trying to say for right now is the fact that in World of Warcraft, you get caught exploiting or doing anything game-breaking, you get, like, temp bans as well as perma bans. And it's pretty crazy. Like, you know, because I'm so used to Trove, where it's like they kind of just let us do our own thing, and the only time that they ban people is when they use, like, botting and stuff like that. It's just funny because it's like, in a game like World of Warcraft, would swapping your character head be considered an exploit? And if it was, you could actually get banned for doing it, even if it was just a temporary one. Like, I was reading up, and apparently when the Lich King DLC came out a while back, the first group that was doing the raid, apparently devs always watch the first raid that's being done in the new expansion area to see what people are doing and how it gets completed and junk like that. And these guys accidentally found an exploit to beat the boss. They weren't even trying to do it. It was just that obvious. And apparently, like, they all ended up getting like a 72-hour ban or something like that, which, yeah, I don't know. My grandma plays WoW. Yeah, I know. Okay, you gotta consider, I've never played WoW, guys. Like, that's why I'm getting into it. I actually think that it's an amazing game. I've always thought it's an amazing game, but I'm playing Trove, and I've got, like, you know, Maple Stories around the corner. Like, I've got so many games to play already. It's just, like, with World of Warcraft, they literally want you to spend, like, so much time on that game, dude. How much magic fine do you need to get a stellar? 300, I think? Right? And then we kind of theorized that it was 400 for Stellar, or you said Radiant, I said Stellar. 300 for Radiant, but also oddly enough seems to be 300 for Stellar as well. That's what I've heard, but I don't know. Yeah, Joe, actually, to give kind of a perspective, it's very, very, like, I'm pretty sure RuneScape took a lot of influence from it. Like, you would actually really get into World of Warcraft. Like, it's such a good game. I can't even believe how addictive it is. And that's why I'm trying to avoid doing a full series of it, because what am I gonna do? Oh, episode 1000. We finally got to level 70. Yeah, I'm on a free account too, Dodge Mod. But to be fair, here's the thing, guys. This is my comparison for like World of Warcraft and just other games. It's funny how we're sitting here and we have a mental block from playing World of Warcraft because it still has a sub fee. And we're sitting here thinking, a sub fee? That's ridiculous. But it's like, you look at a game like Trove and it's got Patron. Patron is pretty much required if you're going to play this game. And that's essentially a sub fee. But on top of that, we've got cash shop and pay to win items in the form of, you know, there's vanity items and mounts, but they all give you mastery, so it's pay to win. And then there's also the gem system in general. It's just funny how if you're going to be somebody who spends money on a game, World of Warcraft having a sub fee and not having any pay to win aspects of it technically is actually a lot cheaper than playing Trove. That said, I still honestly think that they should just go the extra mile and make World of Warcraft like free to play, but they don't need to because they're still making like millions, right? But it's just funny because speaking of which, even MapleStory 2, if you guys didn't check out my video today, check it out. They're actually making MapleStory 2. They're trying their best to remove all pay to win aspects of the game, which is crazy. Hey, Nightshade Nova, who's using all of the custom emojis that you guys could have access to if you ended up joining. Tome, thank you for yelling at me. You should have yelled at me earlier. Did I just complete that, Tome? Or was that was probably completed a long time ago. Yeah. Why did they expire, of all things? Like, expires in 7 days. Thanks for yelling at me about the Tome, though, seriously. Is Patron worth it for the rest of the game setting? I get Patron yearly. Because yes, I play this game, but I'll do a quick rundown. Actually, come to think of it, I don't think I even have a video that talks about Patron and the benefits of having it, because for the most part you can just see it in the menu, like in the cash shop menu. But I'll look at it in 2 seconds here just to show you guys, like, if you're gonna spend money on anything in Trove, you're gonna want to get Patron rather than buying any of the like the packs and stuff like that. Or, well, I guess it's up to you. The class packs are pretty good. The Vanguard pack is a really good deal. But if you look at Patron right here, you're getting all of this stuff. So you gain more XP, which honestly doesn't matter when you're maxed out anyways. But you get more Chaos Chests, more flasks for dungeons. Crafting is faster for some dumb reason. They won't get rid of that. You get better Karma Bar on your gem boxes. That's one of the biggest ones. You get more star, like qubits on your star bar. So, okay. Daily rewards. Twice as many daily bonuses. I don't even know what that is, honestly speaking. Like, really. And then you get more magic find. You get a couple more jump and stuff. But most notably, you're getting more Chaos Chest, more Flash, more XP, and the gem box one. Earn twice as many battle boxes twice as fast. Dear devs, you need to remove this because it's a lie. You don't get battle boxes from Bomber Royale. Like, okay. Any stats I should focus on Lunar Lancer? Well, my old tutorials that talk about like making a Lunar Lancer for U9 and Ultra still applies. You're just building it for a DPS movement. Yeah, no problem, Galaxy. Should I buy the Bee Dragon pack? Yes, I think so. If you're buying any of the store packs, that one's definitely worth it because it's 15 bucks and you get a lot of items out of it, including mastery. I've got a video that shows all of the stuff in it, except I made a bit of a mistake and didn't have the Mag Rider in the original video, but hey, whatever. Hey Scythe, I came from one of your recent videos that you just uploaded, and now I'm watching your stream. Thank you, keep up the great work. Thank you, the gaming senpai. It means a lot coming from a senpai like you. No, seriously though, guys, you've been so supportive in the comments lately, and it just, it always makes my day. I know I always say that, but it's completely true. Like, especially with all the stuff going on lately, like all of this disgusting smoke, like it really is discouraging. And when I see you guys still being like all, oh, I still like it, it's like, yes, I'm very glad. I'm very glad that you guys still like watching me play this game. I don't know why. It's not like it's going anywhere, at least until U10 comes out. Can I get out of here? Help me! Help! But yeah, if you guys didn't know, I kind of mentioned it already. You can play MapleStory 2 right now for absolutely free. It's a weird battle royale game mode, but it's still there. You can still play it. So you can add me up and stuff like that, and then we can play together later. My username's just Sykes Plays. I'm playing on the North American West server. But anyways, we'll do that in like another stream or something. Oh my gosh! Destroy all of them! Die, invaders! You stupid, ugly idiots. Yeah, I'm getting knocked around. They're bullying me. It's like you guys in my recent comments video. Is there any way to get fast robotic salvage? You can't really get it fast. I mean, you're gonna want to get the cybernetics tome and then just grind dungeons in the neon biome at the same time, I think. That's probably all you could really do, honestly. Take that, giant candy idiot. It's so, like, the improvements update is slowly starting to step up, man. It's kind of been resolved now. It's still pretty broken in terms of, what is it? Oh yeah, I don't have any flash, thank you. Don't worry, I've got skill in this game, so I don't technically need death defying. I just dance around a little bit more, and then we survive. But yeah, I need a cornerstone. Yeah, Mush King Royale, it's like, kind of because it's mushroom themed for the MapleStory stuff, it's weird. Look at that. I'm not even taking a hit. I'm so good at this game. Dab away. Dab on the haters. We just jump down and everything's dead. I need a cornerstone post-haste, man. Like, seriously. Is there any way to get classes by playing? Yes, you can actually grind all of the classes. The Vanguard is absolutely disgusting to grind, though. Like, if you're just a starting player, it is not good, man. That's why I do actually still recommend you buy the Vanguard class, because it's going to be a lot easier on you. I mean, if you're just playing this game and expecting to play this game for, like, a very, very long time, then by all means, you can go ahead and try to grind it. Can I claim the cornerstone? I'm tapping E! Stupid video game. Look at this. Somebody claim it. If you just have, like, Elysian Flash, I don't care. Thank you. I was tapping E like a madman. It's because I swapped my cornerstone and this game's dumb where it's like, we are loading your other stupid house that we keep deleting half the time. Okay, that's the boss up there. Somebody kill it. Thank you. Scythe, do you live off YouTube? Yes, I'm very fortunate enough that I can make a full-time living off of YouTube. I pretty much was making enough money off of YouTube to make a full-time living when Trove launched on console, because then so many people came to the channel. Now that said, you know, Trove's popularity is still not nearly as popular as it was back then, but I'm still making pretty much the equivalent to a full-time job here in Canada, which is, I'm so blessed for that. Like, it seriously is so awesome. Especially because I'm a freak and I've always kind of been on my own, like, personal schedule. Like, I cannot stand 9 to 5, dude. Like, it just, after a while, I start getting really, really tired because my natural sleeping schedule is really weird and broken. So, with YouTube, I get to sleep whenever I want. Yay! I haven't played Trove for 3 months. Don't worry, not much has changed. Some stuff, but not much. Did the improvements update even come out within the last 3 months? I think it did. I don't know. I don't even remember. Yeah, it did come out this month. What am I, a scrub? Hey Scythe, my Shadow Hunter has 100% crit hit. Which stat should I switch to my other gems? So when you have enough crit hit, all you can really do is swap stats over for max health. You don't need to, but you'll just want to do that just so you got a little bit more survivability. That's pretty much it. Okay, we gotta go and do this. I grinded all my classes except the Vanguard. Yeah, good luck with that, man. You can still do it, it's just kind of disgusting. What city in Canada? Shh. I've never publicly talked about where I actually am in Canada, but perchance if someone asked me in the Q&A, I might just be honest about it, because it doesn't really matter anymore. Yeah, you guys, as Joe just said, you can whisper Nintendo Golfer. That's his in-game name. And you can get invited to the club. I'm not going to be inviting you guys while I'm doing the live stream, I'm sorry to say. Why didn't you guys yell at me that my tome was done? Oh, now you're yelling at me, so we must have just completed it. Good. Good, 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 good. So long as I'm not using my tome for like 1 billion years after it's maxed out, then I don't care. But I like how I need you guys to yell at me, because otherwise I don't pay attention to anything. Like, that's the thing. It's funny. Demon dog. It's funny if like you look at YouTubers as a whole, and I've caught this when I'm watching other YouTubers. Maybe it's not as obvious to you guys being the viewer, but you know when I'm like making a video or talking about something, and it's like I'll say something completely different than what's actually like on screen, or further than that, I start skipping through the story and skipping all the dialogue and stuff like that. That's a very, very common thing that YouTubers just do as a whole. Just because, I don't know if it's because, like, we're gaming for a living, so we don't have as much of an attention span. Or it's just because when you guys are watching videos, quite obviously, you get to see, while simultaneously, like, when you're recording games, it's a little bit different than just playing it yourself. Because you're kind of conscious of the fact that you're recording. I don't even know where I'm going with this. I just thought it was really interesting and wanted to bring it up. Meanwhile, I know you guys are saying, they're like, is he gonna shut up yet? I don't know what he's talking about. Where do I write questions for the Q&A? So go to my YouTube channel, right on the front page, and then click on the community tab. And then there is a Q&A section right there. So you just leave a comment on that. I mean, I'll do my best. No promises, but I'll do my best to respond to most of the comments that I can. I'm expecting that the Q&A video is going to end up being quite lengthy, actually, because I want to actually have the opportunity to not worry about the length of the video and more so focus on responding to your guys' comments more seriously. Because when I do the comments videos, there's a lot of comments I reply to that don't end up making it in the final video, because I'll be sitting there and editing like, oh, I went on a rant. This is boring, you know? Stuff like that. Anyone know the drop chance of Gonda? Dude, there is no, like, drop chances in this game. It's just random. You either get it or you don't. This is a shortcut for this dungeon, by the way, if you didn't know. These guys seem to have climbed up it themselves. I don't know why he even bothered doing that. What a freak. Let's just blast our way down so that we can kill the other bosses, because they're always underneath. How are you destroying U9? Because I've been playing this game for an absurd amount of time. The funny thing is, I was thinking about, and besides mastery, obviously, and what I've done with augmenting gems, I'm not as pay to win as you guys think. Like, yeah, I'm pay to win, of course. I'm not trying to deny that. But it's like, I was just thinking about it, and it's like, essentially all I've done as far as pay to win in terms of power rank and stuff is concerned is, I've gotten the, like, I augmented a physical set and a magical set, and that's it. You know, I'm not like that ogre guy on PlayStation, that freak where I spent money to get alternate, you know, all of my classes to 26k. Like, it just, nope. What are the illogical coins for? What? What illogical coins? Why is no one answering me? I don't know what you're talking about. And Joe's got a lengthy comment that I didn't catch. It's already gone. I nearly missed it. Oh, you nearly missed the Q&A, you mean? Oh, no, it's Slap. Aha, you mean the stream. Hello, Slap. I don't know why I'm doing this for the bomb tokens. Apparently, they're going to be adding more Bomber Royale stuff. Hopefully soon, dude. Like, I hope they don't take, like, 5 years to end up doing it. I mean, I guess they will, because the next update's going to be, like, the Halloween event in October, which is months away. Like, yikes. You know what, though? It's perfectly fine that they delayed U10 to being in the winter, because MapleStory 2 is coming out in October, so that'll give us all something to do. Because remember, MapleStory 2 is going to be free to play, guys, and this is the public launch of the game, so everybody's going to be able to play it. I cannot wait to be able to actually play with you guys and, you know, be doing a stream and have like an army of you all following me around, and it's just gonna be like so cool to actually be able to play the game together instead of all the other streams. You know, everyone was just kind of like, I'm kind of interested, but I can't really play it yet, so I don't really care. And it's gonna be fun, dude. It really is. Okay, Joe's doing so there's this thing apparently. I don't know how the devs are gonna fix that. But with the way that Trove works, when you load into a world, your character actually loads into the world faster than the loading screen disappears. The fun truth of it is that back in the day, there was no loading screen in Trove. They actually added the loading screen to hide chunk errors. So your character will actually load into a world before the loading screen fully goes away, but you're sitting there in a chunk error, and then the loading screen just eventually goes away. I wish that they would actually get rid of the loading screen. I liked it better when it was instantaneous. But with that, in Bomber Royale, I know I'm going to regret telling you guys this because you're going to start doing it, but if you put bombs on your hotbar and you go into Bomber Royale and you spam the button that is on, like, for your bombs, Tomes, thank you. You can actually throw bombs while your character is loading, and you can destroy the glass before the round actually starts. Oh, Joe just told me right now the bombs already fixed it. I didn't know that they fixed it. You could have told me that earlier, Joe. Now I look like a fool because I just talked about it, even though it's already done. Illustrious gem box. Is it gem day? Ah, perfect timing. I didn't even count on that. I keep on just accidentally grinding on gem day, which is the best day to grind. Like, seriously. Yes, I got my tome. Thank you. Trove is dying. Not really. Trove's already, like I like how people like to constantly say Trove's dying when it's not getting any popular, but it's not getting any less popular either. It's actually going to end up spiking when U10 ends up coming out, and potentially if they don't make it too pay to win and too time gated, we could see an insurge of new players, not to mention just old players coming back if they end up making a proper, you know, end game. Will MapleStory 2 be pay to win? So here's the interesting thing. Again, if you want more details, you're going to want to check out the video I just put up talking about the release date and stuff like that. But the developers that are actually working on the North American or global version, I should say, of MapleStory right now, they actually removed the heavy pay-to-win items that are still in the Korean version of MapleStory and have said that they really, really want to make it so that MapleStory 2 is not a pay-to-win game. So they're slowly removing all of the garbage pay-to-win items, and more so what you're spending your money on in MapleStory is going to be for convenience rather than being a distinct advantage over other players, which is awesome. Because if they do that, it means that the game is going to stay relevant. That's one of the reasons why Trove doesn't stay relevant, is because eventually people just get so frustrated at the insane paywall that they end up just quitting. But then on top of it, people are incentivized to spend money because think of a game like Path of Exile. Completely free. The only thing you can spend money on is vanity items. Even all the downloadable content expansion area for Path of Exile is all free. And because they work so hard on the game and don't sit there and lie and say that, oh, we need a bigger paycheck in order to develop content, they just keep working on the game passionately. And because of it, it's one of the most popular and one of the most successful free-to-play games out there because people want to spend money on it because it's like, bravo. I remember even when I was playing Path of Exile a couple years back, I dropped down $20 after I was playing it, even though I didn't have a job or anything like that at the time. But I wanted to support the game because of what a stellar job that they did and how they didn't force me to spend any money. I don't mean to rampage. I don't mean to rant about that, but yeah, very similar to what you're saying right there, Marf, talking about Arcage. So there's actually a video, oh, what was the user? It's like Death of a Game. That's the series that he does on YouTube. You might want to check it out, guys. It's pretty interesting. Check out Death of a Game for Arcage, because it's actually really, really interesting how when the guy that's making the YouTube video starts talking about how Trion Worlds is as a company, it's very, like, what they did to Arcage is very, very similar to Trove. In short, the company lies very openly about, oh, we're not gonna make this pay to win, and then they do. But more so than that, how Trion Worlds is a company that cannot take constructive criticism at all. which it's funny, for the Arcade game, they actually did the exact same thing that they did with Trove, where when people end up coming up with constructive criticism, they'll actually just ban them, which is very, very unfortunate. But anyways, I just keep going on all these rants. You guys are hitting me with all these topics that I'm passionate about. Can you tell me what your mod is to see the item loot with the color? That's like the Radiant and Stellar mod drop thing. I know every single time in a stream you guys are always yelling at me. I know I gotta make a video talking about all the mods that I'm using, okay? I'm hoping to have it come out sometime soon, but it's not a priority for me. What can I say? But with U10 coming out later this year, it means I'm gonna run out of content for Trove, so don't worry. I'm sure I can make some videos on all that stuff. I'm streaming Trove too. Do you have advice for me? I'm making giveaways sponsored by Tryon. Oh, you mean like the streamer dream boxes? But I want to hit more viewers. Dude, don't ask me. Like, I'll give you the same advice that I give everybody who always asks about all the, like, just YouTube and streaming and stuff like that. I've got my following most of all because of my tutorials. Tutorials always end up generating views more than anything else. But more so than that, it's not that I'm doing tutorials for the views or anything. I do tutorials because I find that everybody else on the internet doesn't do a very good job coherently explaining how games work and how certain aspects of the game work. Like, what I kind of pride myself on, another rant here by old Psyche Poo, is, well, you guys already know my tutorials. I try to make them very user accessive so that even somebody who's just getting into Trove can understand, like, here's how this function works, and here's an aspect of the game that I don't like, and most people won't as they come to the game, and blah, blah, blah. But anyways, you know, then through that, people end up getting into the Let's Play and everything like that, and, I mean, I don't even know why so many of you do watch me live stream. What can I say? How much Magic Find for a stellar drop? 1 million. When Magic Find triggers, it increases the stats on a drop. What? No, it doesn't. That's completely random. It doesn't... Magic Find does not affect the stats on any of the drops that you get, dude. Like, you can have low Magic Find and still just get a stellar, and it's gonna be the same as somebody like me getting a stellar. What does Vanguard's Class Gem do? Vanguard's Class Gem... Oh, look, it's Team Pixel. Is probably one of the most useful ones that you can get for the Vanguard. No, what it does is it makes it so that every third attack when we're in melee mode is going to reduce our cooldown, and every... it used to be every 5th attack in range mode, but I think that they changed it so that it's every 4th attack. And that's why we're reducing all of our cooldowns and stuff. Just melee mode is like the strongest for Vanguard. That's why I always use it. Plus we get our number 1, which gives us more movement speed. Why aren't you streaming on Twitch? I'll talk about that in another video in more detail, but to give a short summary of it, unfortunately I found out the hard way. Actually, I didn't find out the hard way, thanks to you guys in the comments. You ended up letting me know that Twitch, as soon as you end up getting affiliate or partnership, Twitch was actually offering me partnership, which was really, really cool, but people ended up letting me know, and I read Twitch's terms of service, and lo and behold, they actually don't allow you to stream to other websites at the same time that you're streaming to Twitch. Now, that's already crazy enough as it is, but I was going to actually talk with the person that was going to partner me on Twitch. I was actually going to end up getting in a call with them to talk about this in a bit more detail, because they said it's not as simple as that. However, change my tone. Thank you. Joe actually told me about it this time. However, somebody on my last stream told me that YouTube also does this. Like, YouTube, I guess now that they're a bit more serious in terms of their streaming and stuff like that, they are actually against having streams on multiple platforms as well. So essentially, it would mean that if I kept streaming to YouTube and Twitch, I could eventually end up getting in trouble by YouTube. And we all know how YouTube is. They'll usually end up just attacking you without warning. And they could actually take my privilege away for live streaming on YouTube. So I just thought, let's just play it safe. Thankfully, I'm still a small enough channel that I didn't see the ramifications of this, because some bigger time channels have been hit by it. Yet, it's weird that, like, so many people, like, I was just checking out the other day, Bethesda ended up posting a dev stream of them doing the new werewolf content on Elder Scrolls Online, right? And they, as far as I know, were actually streaming to both Twitch and YouTube at the same time, and they didn't get in trouble. Because that's the thing, it's like, most of all, it's when you compare it to, like, channels like myself, like, people end up getting affected by it, not inherently, you know, companies and stuff like that, because they got all these deals with YouTube and everything, right? YouTube just kind of bullies people. Which, that said, the funny thing, and I don't mean to rant about this again, but the funny thing is that you always see, like, all these YouTube channels complaining about how YouTube treats them and how, you know, their content gets flagged and everything like that. Honestly, I've never dealt with that. Like, the only time that I ever had some serious problems with YouTube was actually back in the day when false claims riddled my channel, and there wasn't much you could do about it. So you gotta kind of learn up a little bit of the legal system in terms of fair use in order to combat idiots like that. But essentially, now that I'm like a bigger channel and more trusted, like, YouTube actually, like, has me on their trusted list, I think, and because of it, I haven't dealt with any of that. So I always get really confused when I see, like, big time channels talking and complaining about, like, YouTube's so evil. It's like, I don't know whether or not they're dealing with personal issues that are actually affecting their channel and their livelihood, or is it that these guys are just kind of following suit with everybody else complaining about YouTube? Because I love YouTube, man. Like, it's given me the opportunity to play games full time. I can't complain. And also, as Jeremy just destroyed my entire rant, it's because I'm family friendly. That's right. You're exactly right. I often take that for granted, dude. I don't even think about, like, other channels must actually have it hard. You're exactly right about that. Because if you end up, like, swearing in videos and stuff like that, it gets grabbed. Which, you want to know what the irony is? I've actually, like, normally I don't watch PewDiePie. I don't really care for his content. And I realized the other day, I watch him an awful lot more now that he doesn't swear. Which, it's kind of weird that that's the case, but hey, whatever. Anyways, who are you hosting, Scythe? What? Am I hosting someone? You're scaring me. Guys, stop spamming the ha ha ha, please. I'll put you in a timeout. I'm sorry. It's just because it's just spam. I don't know why Nightbot's not taking care of it. Man alive, these rants today. Whatever. I like letting you guys in on all this stuff, though. Oh, is Merc here? Is it the real Merc this time? If he doesn't have the little gear beside him, it's not the real Merc. It's a fake. Because there was one that came here before. The problem is that other channels get their videos flagged as not suitable for advertisers and not as... And then their videos don't get recommended to as many people, which directly affects their income. Oh, dude, yeah. See, this is... To this day, this is why I still love YouTube. Because, especially now that I get more of you guys actually watching my live streams, it means that we can talk about this stuff, and I can get the information from you right here, right now. Like, I've learned so much just from you guys in the comments, and had a lot of laughs just from all the randomness, obviously. But, yeah, seriously. Oh man, I keep forgetting. I gotta make the, Oh Hi Merc shirt. If you guys didn't check out my recent comments video, I'm gonna make a shirt that just says in text, Oh Hi Merc. All lowercase, of course, because we gotta make it as dank as possible. Unfortunately, even though it's just a text shirt, I don't think I can change its price tag, so it's gonna be the same old, like, $21. I appreciate your channel. That's the reason I'm 15k PR on PS4. Thank you, Derp Shadow. Pleasure is all mine, dude, because this game's confusing. It really is. Finally caught you streaming. Adrian! Aren't they making a new Rocky movie? Which is kind of weird. I guess why not? Sylvester Stallone may be old, but he's still really, really fit. I can only hope that I'll be that powerful when I'm an old man. I gotta go to the gym today. I haven't been able to go to the gym all weekend. Aha! Nightcore Tears. What a strange username. Thank you for joining the membership, my dude. Or dudette. Really appreciate it. It helps me out extraordinarily. It's like a cat. Think of me as a cat. You guys becoming members means that I can actually get cat food. That was a weird analogy that I didn't need a cat to say. Scythe, can you wreck me? Okay, smart garbage. For one, you're already garbage, so it doesn't matter if you're smart. Got him. Let me put on my deal with it shades, except these aren't deal with it shades at all. I need to get deal with it sunglasses, but all the ones that I find online are like really cheap, and for some reason they're like, ah, this is an internet meme. Let's charge like $20 for these, even though they're just plastic and stupid and they don't look cool in any way, shape, or form. Tom, thank you guys, thank you. That's the one thing where you will not get destroyed for spamming out. Unless you're spamming it when I don't need my tome. But yes, thank you. I am a cat. Oh, well then, exactly. That's exactly why I gave that analogy. So that people like you, or cats like you, could understand. What's your opinion on the Neo Ninja? Neo Ninja's still fantastic, dude. Okay, let's create a new world here, because this one's pretty much dead. But yeah, Neo Ninja is still good for U9 farming. It's not very good for... Shadow Towers. Like, you can't really, I mean, you can still use the character, but not really that great. Should I? I'm torn between what I should do with all of this extra stellar stuff. Ooh, a stellar fist, that's 3-star, nice. What's the stats on that? Second stat movement speed? Yeah, then that's perfect. I could sell it, but I'm not going to. One illustrious gem box. Man alive, we've been streaming for like an hour and haven't even done this. Can you greet me, please? Hello. That's it. When you first started playing, did you instantly make a club? I don't know. You can check out the Let's Play series. I honestly don't remember, dude. I've been playing this game for such a long time, but I remember in the early videos when I made Team Pixel, and I actually kind of made it like a tree fort. And then the old hub, King Andredo and Noob, or It's the Noob, I think his username was, those guys actually ended up making kind of like a castle, and then I converted it into the pagoda, and then that was the hub for like years, which is pretty crazy. And of course now we're in the newer hub area, right? What? I'm gonna buy the Oheimerk shirt. Yeah, me too, dude. Like that one at least makes sense. Like, I'll admit that my other merch, though I really like it, I'll admit that it's kind of like kid merch, which obviously, you know, my primary audience is younger audience, and that's why I made all these shirts that kind of bolster my mascot, turn it into a character, but also just the fact that they're kid shirts, you know? Like this one, where it's got Jub and stuff like that. But I still like it. It's like, you know, teenagers could be using it, but if you're trying to be like all edgy and cool, or get a girlfriend or a boyfriend, then you probably don't want to be wearing my Reaper shirt, because you're gonna end up being too popular. But the Oheimerk shirt, oh yeah, that's the way that I gotta move with the merch, isn't it? Because that's dank. That's way cooler. You know, I don't exactly know what I'm gonna do for other shirts. I do definitely want to have some type of reptilian thing going on, but most of all, I think just pushing the memes from now on is what I'm gonna do with it. I thought about like having, it would be so like weird, nobody would understand it, but it's like a kind of a cartoonish picture of me, and it's like kind of half of my mask is off and I'm like a reptilian underneath it, which is like the weirdest idea for a shirt you've ever heard of, but makes sense because of all the inside jokes that we got going on, you know? Or I don't know, maybe just another font shirt that's just I am reptilian. That would actually be, I'd wear that. That would actually be pretty funny. What's your total mastery at now? My total mastery is 706 still. There hasn't really been that much stuff that's been added to the game, to be fair. So I haven't really been able to get that much more mastery. My Trove mastery is a little better, but... Will there be a harder difficulty to Shadow Tower after U10 drops? So, they've said that they're going to end up going through and reworking the Shadow Tower, but that's going to be in 2019. So we don't know how it's going to end up being affected by U10. I would just expect that they'll just make the higher Shadow Towers just U10 difficulty, because it wouldn't make sense for them to add a whole new difficulty to the Shadow Towers in general. Just make it so that Ultra is stronger. Like, they've already got the foundation for it. They just need to buff it. I want MapleStory. Dude, you can play MapleStory right now, actually. At the least, you can reserve your username. You guys should be doing that. Like, if you're going to end up getting into MapleStory and you've got, like, a username that's fairly common, then you are going to want to grab it. Like, I was actually going to... Like, I grabbed Scythe Plays, and then, like, a day later, I was like, I could probably just grab Scythe as a username, and then it was already taken. Why is no one listening to me? I see your yelling comment. I don't see what your other comment was. What magic find gets radiant drops and higher? 300. We'll probably end up just completing this tome, and then maybe we'll call it, because I do want to go and try out the Mush King Royale on MapleStory. You guys can add me up again on the North American West server. West Coast, Best Coast. Except for all of the smoke that we're dealing with right now. Just add Scythe Plays. That's my Berserker character, and then we can hopefully squad up, because you can actually squad in the Mush King Royale and play together, right? Apparently, too, this is really cool. So right now from MapleStory, they actually have custom articles of clothing is available. Like, you can actually create your custom clothes, and players can actually have access to the in-game cash shop system and buy merit, which is the cash shop currency, equivalent to credits in Trove, and you can buy other players' cosmetic items. So I'm going to throw in some Scythe Plays merch onto MapleStory. I want to put the Oh Hi Mark shirt on MapleStory as well, but I might have to squish it down because I don't know if font will show up properly. But either way. Hey, dude, the new place with the caves. No, I'm not going to do Geode, sorry. Geode's like dead, dude. It's like so boring. It's not that it's dead. I know people are still playing it, but it's like I don't... What? Why would I play it? What is that on me? Oh, that's my monitor. It's dirty. I thought there was something on my neck. Does MapleStory 2 cost money? No! It does not. I literally put up a video talking about all this stuff just today. But yes, I know I gotta have another video that just talks about how the game more specifically is free to play, because people always ask me. What's the best way to get Robotic Salvage? Using the Robo Salvage tome and just grinding normally. If you're trying to be more efficient, then you're gonna want to grind U3 like a madman, because that's the neon biome, right? Yes, I heard the tome. Don't worry, guys. 1 empowered gem box for a week. That's pathetic, actually. I thought that was illustrious gem box, but 1 emp box? That's so gross. They really gotta change these tomes, man. Like, they gotta buff them. They're not good enough anymore. Hi, I'm Russia. Oh, hello, I'm Canada. I don't know how to say hello in Russia. Let's just say hello. I am from Mother Russia. I only know this accent from Metro 2043. Or whatever that game was. Plus, I just butchered that accent. Listen up, Seth. Do you want us to go out of the stream and watch the video? No, I want you to load it up like I would and then just pause it. Get that video ready so you don't forget. That's what I always do when I'm watching people stream and they recommend stuff. Alright, well, I said that we would... do we want to call a stream now? I don't know. At the least, I need this. Ah, no quela. What is that? There's a party portal. The party portal is when people throw down piñatas. The only way you can get the megaphone that shouts that out is if you end up spending real money. But the irony is that you can buy piñatas in the game for cheaper with Flux than you would with real life money. Thus, again, arguing the same point I just said 2 seconds ago of they need to update things. The cash shop, especially, is like so out of date with its pricing. Like, we're still paying premium prices for trash. Like, it's... is actually ridiculous. Okay, where are these other bosses? There's one over there. Yeah, we're gonna keep streaming just because why not? Die, Mush King. Go back to Mush King Royale where I'll destroy you. Stupid Toad or Todd. Oh man, that reminds me of the good old days of playing the Mario games, man. Where is this chest? Oh, there it is. Hidden behind the dummy. Give me all the garbage. That is to say, nothing. What's the point of farming U9 when you're already at the end game? What's the point in farming any video game? I don't know. For fun. Not to mention, I'm grinding on my tomes. That's the real bottom line. And as of right now, I guess what the point is of stuff that we're doing right now is getting more stellars gives us more stellar souls, which essentially is going to end up giving us most likely access to the astral gear, right? How do you get mastery so fast? I don't get mastery fast. I've been playing this game for almost 4 years. Okay, that guy's going to get destroyed. I didn't catch that error comment. You guys are getting a bit spammy. Sorry to say. Whoops, I'm not even... Why am I bombing into this dungeon? Where's the boss? Oh, hiding around there. Play Warframe. Yeah, it's on the channel. Next episode should be coming out soon. Probably tomorrow, I'll say, but I do got a lot of Maple Story stuff that I gotta put out, so I can't say for certain. Can you show your Neon Ninja? I don't have any of my gems on my Neon Ninja. Sorry, mate. Otherwise I would. But there's not really much point in me swapping to him because he's gonna be like super duper weak. I'm this guy's needs to be banned. Hmm? Which guy? What are you talking about? Do you mean the guy that's got a foreign name? Because I don't know what his name says. No, don't swap to Vanguard. I am Vanguard. I'm already on him. And I still love him. I still, oh man, like I wish that they weren't taking so long with the class buffs, man, because I want my Shadowhunter rework. Seriously. Well, at least you guys can pretty much be better than the Shadowhunter in, I don't know, Maple Story, right? How do I get 20k PR faster? If you can get up to your class gem, that's an easy bump in PR. Because it has to be stellar and up. Stellar and up. You know what I mean. Oh, where? I don't see that guy. I don't know what you're talking about. You guys keep talking about somebody that needs to be banned. Don't ban me, please. It's just an inside joke. Oh, that idiot. Yeah, okay. I'm gonna destroy him. It's just an inside joke. Yeah, sure thing, you freak. Get out of here. Yikes. Thanks, guys. Yeah, I guess we don't have that many other people in here modding right now. I think Joe left. Hey, Scythe, I've been watching since 35k. Thank you. If that is actually true, then I'm surprised. Because people constantly say that. You have so many gems. Why don't you use them on all your other classes? Because then I would have to level them? It's not like I have good gems. Like, I've got some, but you gotta remember that augmenting gems is extremely expensive. I soloed Ultra and got him to 5% HP. Which class were you using? Because I believe it. Oh, on my Shadowhunter? No, I don't believe that at all. Ultra Shadow Tower at my foot. You do not have enough damage to be able to do that. Now, if you did actually do that, then I don't know. Video or it didn't happen. How do you get Maple Story 2? You can get it right now, dude. You just gotta get the Nexon launcher from the Nexon website, and then you can install Maple Story 2. And you can load up the game, create a character so that you can reserve your character name, and then if you want to, you can actually play for absolutely free their version of not Bomber Royale, their version of Battle Royale. So it's gonna be cool, man. I'm excited to try it out, but I haven't yet. Oh, sorry, I didn't catch that longer comment right there. How How much magic find do you need for common items? I don't know, dude. 0? I've been watching since 5 minutes. I like that. Yeah, you can press K to check your weekly rewards. He's right. I've been watching you since today. Can I have a Gonda, please? Yeah, I totally have a spare Gonda. If you actually watched any of my videos, you would know that I've spent 33 mil on Troves of Wonder and haven't gotten a single Gonda. And back in the day, when Gonda was actually 11 mil, I could have bought 3 of them. 3 Gondas for all of those Troves of Wonder videos, and then I could have given 3 of them away. I might do another Trove of Wonder unboxing video, but I don't really want to spend the money right now to get credit pouches so that I can get some flux. That said, yeah, credit pouches. Jeez, they're over 200k. Are people actually buying them? That's the real question. Yikes. If that's the case, I should probably invest in that. Just because, yeah, you'd be able to get a lot more flux from all that. Maybe. I'll look it up after this and see what the pricing would be. See how many Troves of Wonder I could get for buying a bunch of credit pouches. You should give away a free Oh Hi Merc shirt to the dude who invented the Oh Hi Merc meme. Like, message him on YouTube. Okay, I will give myself a free Oh Hi Merc shirt. Like, I did it. What do you mean? I've been doing that joke, the Oh Hi Merc, for months already, and then I just talked about it in a comments video because I wanted to explain the joke to you guys, and it blew up. I was the one who started doing it, dude. Like, it's not, to me, it's old. But you guys just liked it enough that it caught on. Tome's done. Okay, we only have a couple more tomes. So I think we're going to call it here for the stream, guys. Just because I got to charge my headphones and stuff. Ay, ay, ay. And I got to take a little bit of a break, get some food in me, and get ready to try out. I want to try out that Mush King Royale. So, again, you guys can add me in MapleStory if you don't already have access to it. And we can play together. I don't need to necessarily even save any of those items, but I am, just because why not? Oh, 2 Lustrous Gem Boxes. I need to grind more of those, though. One adventure chest. Wow. I feel so privileged. And then look at this, guys. I'm going to show off how rich I am. How many stellars do you get? Will they add astral gems? No, they're not adding astral gems, thank goodness. They will eventually. I do not doubt it at all. Whoops. Whoopsie daisy. 2 full chests of stellar fists. Which I'm probably just going to end up loot collecting all of those, because we're going to need all the stellar souls. Anyways, thanks for coming out. Really appreciate it, guys and gals. Don't forget to like, sub, and hit that notification bell if you haven't already, but you're watching the live stream, so I expect that you have. If you want to support me, you can click that join button down below. Big shout out to Dodge Mod and Night Courtiers for becoming new members. You can check out my videos talking about YouTube sponsorship if you want to know more about that, but you're going to essentially end up getting access to some perks. There is my merch store, links down below, but you can save your money because we're going to have a new couple shirts coming out sometime this month, whenever I can figure it out. But then if you don't have any money and you still want to help me out, check links down below in the description for Gawkbox as well as Solidarity app, and there's also a video explaining what each of those do. But essentially you'll end up getting free money for playing phone games that you can donate, and it helps me out. Helps put my imaginary kids through college. Yes, I used that joke twice. Thanks for coming out regardless, everybody. Really appreciate it. Sayonara, and stay epic.